Hi Sagittarius and welcome to your weekly tarot reading from the 2nd to the 9th, and please excuse me if my throat goes. I don't know what's going on. I haven't got much energy in my throat today, but I didn't want to leave you out, lovely Sagittarius. Okay, so give me an additional guidance card for the sign of Sagittarius. I've already done your general reading. Your love readings are on Vimeo. The link will be underneath. And your additional guidance card is a leg up. So this is about receiving support. I am pretty sure this is what you got in your June readings, okay? And there's a feeling that you might just be receiving a little bit of support from someone or giving some support to someone. I didn't really know which way, because it can sometimes, if we give support, we're actually opening yourself up to receive it, because life isn't linear. Life is a spiral. As you give, you receive. Maybe not always that day, but you always do. It's called, I call it adorable karma. It's basically the cards like the Ace of Cups, by the way. Anyhow, lovely Sagittarius, tell me what you've got going on for you for the week ahead. Seven of Cups behind you, confusion. Two of Wands as the gift, challenge, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Told you. That's funny, I felt the Ace of Cups for you and your relationships. Not a bad place to have it, Sagittarius, is it? Temperance, you got your own card underneath the Two of Wands. Do not let anyone force you into any decision making, Sagittarius. That's what your Vimeo reading was about. Okay, don't want to go on about it because some people choose and some people don't, but it was a hell of a complex reading. Okay, don't let any yet. 10 of Swords in reverse as the outcome, which means you're not quite ready to make a decision yet, by the way, and you're not going to let anyone force you. Gosh, Sagittarius. Anyhow, what's behind you is the Seven of Cups. How will I choose? Seven of Cups is brain fog. It's about being confused about your life direction. Okay, it's a process card. You cannot bypass the Seven of Cups. As we make changes, part of the gateway that we meet is uncertainty. And the Two of Wands is the gift. Do not let anyone force you into any decision, Sagittarius. It's a gift that you've got, this Two of Wands. It means it's a gift that you've got the time to reflect. Don't be forced to. I thought it was the end of June before any firm decisions were going to be made. Page of Pentacles is a challenge. Could be a young person, or it could be generally for a lot of people. It might be about jobs, financial opportunities. You might be waiting on something so you can get this clearer sense of direction. This might be the leg up that you're waiting for. So the Page of Pentacles comes forward offering the Ace. It's about new opportunities, and maybe that's what you're waiting for, and that's why you're confused. For some of you, it's relationships that you're confused about. The Ace of Cups is how other people are showing up for you. Oh my gosh. Gift of the divine. And it's relationships that you're confused about. Some of you might be having to walk away from a situation in order to go into a new one. Okay. That was my overall feeling for June. Now you've got Temperance as your main card. Don't let anyone force you into anything. If you look at Temperance, look, she's not spilling a drop of this cup. The cup is coming through your relationships, but she's not spilling a drop of it, which means she's keeping complete emotional balance as you get to a point of decision making that you've got to come to. I don't let anyone force me into anything, Sagittarius. Own your now, own your need to turn your back in order to seek the answers within yourself, because Temperance is about receiving If you're open to temperance, you live your life connected with the soul force within you. You're ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter's a spiritual eye, okay? It's that energy that lets you be tarot readers, astrologers, but also it's that energy that lets you follow your own innate guidance. So do not let anyone push you into anything, Sagittarius. Your outcome is a Ten of Swords. I'm going to put it upright. The Ten of Swords is no longer being controlled by fear. I love the Ten of Swords because to understand a card, you need to understand the card before it. The card before it is fear, feeling trapped by circumstances. And by the time you get to the Ten of Swords, you're taking a leap of faith. The worst is over. A decision's been made. But it came up in reverse. Which means I don't think you're ready to make decisions yet. Tell me why they're not ready to make decisions yet. What's this about? Tell me what it's about, please. Yeah, you're still on 2 tens, 10 of wands. There's a chapter that's ready to end here. This is the ending of 2 very challenging cycles. You've been led by fear, a feeling of limitation, a feeling of oppression. And this was upright and this is still this way. Which means you're nearly there, guys. You are so nearly there. It's almost like I can see this end in sight of something. Now, I felt in your June reading, there wasn't going to be any major breakthrough until the end of the month. And that was you walking into uncertainty. You're taking risks and moving into the unknown. But you're nearly there. I don't know who this reading's for, guys, okay? I do read for a few of yous. And yeah, I think we all know what this reading's about. I think I'm going to pull you more cards. I don't want you to be pushed into anything. Look, got the Soulmates card for the Ace of Cups. But the challenge is, some of you have not completed a cycle yet. And you're carrying these 10 wands. And you're not quite ready to leap off the cliff yet. Because when you leap off the cliff, you move into the Fool's energy, yeah? The new beginning. You're not quite ready yet. But that's not, you're definitely not. Look, 7 of Pentacles. Boy, Sagittarius. It's very interesting. And that's actually why I chose to do my relationship readings in Vimeo now. Because they're so deeply... it's sort of things that I think it's sort of better to be more contained, because I don't know, I just make that decision. Because sometimes you get very, very wild readings. You've got a bit of a wild reading here, by the way. And I think there's a chapter that's nearly over here. And it looks like it's been a chapter where there's been a lot of fear, a lot of indecision, and a lot of carrying of other people's burdens. Other people's burdens are always the shoulds and the coulds, which is really important. But there's this beautiful energy coming to you, Sagittarius. I literally don't know what to say. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And if it is, you're nearly there. You're nearly at this point. I can almost see it, of getting to where you want to be. Endure that tiny bit more. And actually, If you're not ready to take this leap of faith, you're not ready. You will be. Once these 10 of Wands is put down. You know, Sagittarius, we're here on this earth to liberate our souls. That is the purpose of our lives, okay? A lot of us have forgotten it. I think you've been reminded here. Okay, Sag, I'll speak to you next week. Loads of love. Bye.